the Light Reading Executive Summit in Prague. Gabriel, you gave a great presentation this morning giving us an update on the reality of 5G. But a lot of people talk about 5G hype, but actually we're not that far away from what could realistically be called the launch of 5G services. So can you give us a little flavour about what actually is going to happen, say, in the next 6-9 months?
Yeah, very good. So we're in a pivotal moment. It's the end of 2017, and before the end of the year, we expect to have the first specifications released for 5G new radio. Once you have specifications, you can design silicon. Once you have silicon, you can design handsets. You can launch service. So we actually now have a pretty good sight line to the launch of commercial services.
Okay.
There's a couple levels of that, what you count as really commercial and at what scale. But yeah, we have a good sight line now to launch.
Okay. And in terms of scale commercial 5G services, is it really still 2020 onwards, discounting sort of the initial small pockets of where first services?
Yeah. I mean, for my money, it's 2020 onwards, really. However, there's going to be, I think, a Telia company in Scandinavia and Verizon in US both said they're going to launch commercial service in 2018, so next year, probably in around the autumn time. But they're going to be kind of limited. They're going to be primarily sort of fixed type services.
And quite focused just on very specific services.
Yeah.
What was the Telia one?
Telia's got two, actually. One of them is when a cruise ship pulls into port, they need to hook up all the Wi-Fi on all the rooms or whatever so that people can use Wi-Fi. And they're doing another one, which is an industrial use case as well. But again, I think it's going to be quite contained.
Okay, but there will be a lot of learnings, a lot to learn from those initial services?
Yeah, there's always a lot to learn. I mean, you can learn a lot in these systems without going to massive scale. I think the thing about scaling it up is you need to have done your learning. You need to have handsets. So once you go, you can deploy in a city, but if you want to deploy nationwide or something like that, you want to make sure that there's customers for it. It's this perpetual kind of balance in mobile industry.
So at the Light Reading Executive Summit, we've done 4 years, and I think all 4 years you presented on 5G, is that right? Mm-hmm. So we're about to get specs. Does this mean in 2018 you're going to be giving us a presentation about 6G?
Probably not. I mean, I'm not actually one of those who thinks this is the last G ever.
Right.
But I think it's going to be, it could be 5-6 years away. If we're going on a decade to a 15-year cycle, no.
Good. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's glad to hear that. Gabe, thanks very much.
Cheers, Ray.